Welcome to MLB. So coming to the plate, Blake Drake. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Blake.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now, Scott Hurst. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Striding in, number 5. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Hit down at first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Ramon Uriarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Grimes fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, number 44, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Number 44.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, Andrew Minor. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. At the plate, number 37. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Blake Drake. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Blake Drake.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Rondell Burrows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two and two.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Scott Hurst. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate for him to take those.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Standing in, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he takes a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-0. Stepping into the box, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Andrew Minor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Blake Drake. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ramon Uriarte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the attack and let them beat you.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now a swing. Little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Stepping into the box, number 44. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 44.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fouled away. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. At the plate, number 37. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Way in front of that fastball. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very... up to this point.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time.
That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.